Hello everybody, the iLord Root here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dwarf Fortress. So, I've off-screen decided to go ahead and flesh out some of our quarters because the building could get kind of boring. Although it looks like I missed a couple of rooms here. And it's important to note that the entire purpose of this here is for us to be able to more or less be able to house all of the people who have come in. So we might start another level pretty soon. We want a fairly big one on the outset for maybe noble rooms. Oh wow, it looks like no wonder I'm not getting any building done. These guys are trapped. We'll just build that out of diorite. And we will get started on that. We need somebody with masonry here to build that. And as for this guy, I want to take him off of the fishing labor, even if he is good at it, because that's not his job. We're going to instead, we're going to find somebody without a job, maybe like this bowyer, or we even had the sheep dude. Our shearer can alternately be a mason. And that will help us a lot because, let's see, who is Udall? As for our fisher dwarf, let's give other things as well. In fact, we'll make all of these guys for now masons, with the hope that they will rescue these guys before they starve to death. Because right now we presently have one dude, and one dude only, that can help us. We'll turn the bowyer into a mason as well. Mr. Ranger will become a mason too. So let's see if we have anybody coming down here to rescue these guys. Because they are trapped down here. And you know what, we might as well, I'm gonna wait on this a little bit, but we might as well get somebody to haul these stones. Oh, what about the gym setter? He has no job either. But, while we're at it, let's continue building our fortress just a little bit. Because whoever is doing this will need to, you know, in fact, why don't we get one of these guys here to take care of this. Awesome. And we'll take his masonry off for now, because he doesn't need it. And I don't get it, is this guy blocks? Can you just not go up the slope? I guess that must be it. Because that's the only thing I'm figure. That we have this guy here that maybe we can get him to build an upstairs. And we'll get these guys to, at least while they're working on it, work on getting us out of here. And what about this here? Let's remove construction here. When that construction is removed, although you know what we'll do here, we'll just, I'm overthinking this a little bit. We'll just get these guys to dig out, and we'll put a wall in. And then we'll put some stairs up here. And this is where I was initially going to begin doing my stuff. Now what's up with this guy right here? Because he is... That's Olin. We'll just... He shouldn't have anything to do with farming down here. And we need to... Is that gate open? No, it's not. We need to have somebody up here finish our gate. Because if the elves stay around, happen is they will go insane. Well, that of course explains that. They can at least get out now. Now, as for these guys here, we need to get somebody to begin hauling this stuff up to us. And in fact, we need to even consider another possibility here. Perhaps what we're doing is not going to work very well. If we go here and we build a wall, and we extend it out like that, then we can... Oh, we're almost out of Gabbro. We need to go ahead, we'll chop these trees down, as they will interfere with, they'll interfere with us, to be sure. We'll get rid of all those trees. And blood has fallen. It's raining blood. It appears. And we'll also go here and we'll begin mining this out as well. So where have we struck lapis? We've struck it somewhere. Looks like up here. We'll begin bringing, I think, buds down here. Because we have enough of them now for it to make sense to put them in. Might make that an office of some kind. That probably wouldn't make a bad one. But, I may or may not let them continue to dig off screen. Just because it will take a while. And you know, while we're at it, we need to begin constructing our hospital that somebody will have to dig out. But for now, we'll put this in and we'll... Oh, we have a girl, it looks like. And it looks like we've completed a bridge, so won't we need to build another lever down here. and that's easily done. Just go to capital T, L for lever, and we'll place it here. And what do we have going on now? Did somebody give birth again? Or maybe I just hit space. What masterpiece was created? I don't know, but that's, if we look at our food stocks, we definitely need to get, before we have a crisis on our hands, we need to get a lot of brewing going. So I'm gonna create, a fairly large brewing area, as the problem we're going to run into now comes from within, not externally. And so what would we want to do that? Well, I think we'd want to carve out several rooms up here. Let's just see what the deal is over here, but we'll want to create something along the lines of having multiple breweries, and that'll help us in the long run. I think if we at least have 4, and we can add a stockpile up here that will let us easily get to where we want to go. So we're going to put plants over here, I think, because at this point it's going to be wise for us to do that, I think. And there's some reason why we're not brewing, I just don't know what it is. Maybe there's no jobs here. But we'll put that on repeat. Maybe they just ran out. And same for here. We need to construct more in the way of barrels. Because we don't, we presently, and we'll make that a priority, because when we come down here, we're going to run into this issue to where we don't have enough barrels, and that means we can't really do much in the way of brewing. Now, very nicely for us, however, we are going to have enough to build several walls around here, and that will It'll give us a good start, because walling in this fortress should be our next priority. And now we got so much clay stone. We'll start building the wall out of clay stone, I think. Because I wanted to make it out of the other thing, whose name escapes me at the moment. But I don't think that will be possible. I think what we need to do here, at least, is build a wall over. And we have, what, 5 there? And we'll use this as an excuse to wall in the base. And while we're at it, why don't we also get this guy hooked up? We'll link this guy up to a bridge. And we'll get this guy ready to go. I don't know if that's been queued up yet. And we have more migrants. How many? Probably too many. We have to start getting people brewing. We have 70... Oh, we didn't resume. That's part of the issue. They're trickling in, of course. And it looks like we've had a fight of some kind. So how are we doing on drinks? We're very slowly getting them back up. Okay, let's check this out. This dude is in a fey mood. Oh, let's see. We'll have to follow her. And see if we're gonna have to wall her in. Let's see what she wants. I think we hit K on her to see. Or maybe it's Q. We'll see. But she should have the materials handy. And I wonder if she's in a fey mood, because... Who is that guy anyway? This O'Neill, the dude. I don't know, but we're at 62 people now. And we need to get these guys going soon. Let's see how our excavation is going. I think we can at least get several of these doors built. And we'll turn this guy here into an office. At least. We'll move our record keeper there. Free up some stuff. You know what? It probably cancel my queue here because we want to make a chair, and we also want to make a table and a door, and keep on getting those guys working. Good news though is now we've got this stuff being built, we will not really have to worry about much of this stuff any longer. We'll just let's see, is this thing oh, we need to... Yeah. There we go. This guy should be pretty well, set, I think. And we do need to keep our miners going full time now. Because if they don't, then we're going to be in trouble here. I mean, everybody at least needs a place to sleep, though. And we've at least got the beds, which I conveniently forgot to put in here. And once we get our defenses up, we need to, we need to go ahead and maybe build these guys here before it becomes too late. Because, that part can get tricky. And we're also running out of claystone, which, you know what we can do? We can simply go down here. I think we can go to, set building item proper. And they should now have access to that. who is all fishing? I don't know, but we can get this guy going pretty soon. So we'll build a bed here for this dude, and we'll build a door as well. And let's go track down this. Oh, they're married, so they sleep in the same bed. Where is our dude? He has, his name is Kosoth. I don't think he's been assigned a bed yet. We'll place one down now. And so that'll work just fine for me, and it looks like we're getting pretty close to finishing up. Now that we got our engravers working on this, it's probably not such a bad idea. So we'll get this guy here. We'll make this a bedroom. And we'll make this a throne room. And we'll assign that to Koside. And let's just look at Koside. Let's see if we go to the Noble Dill. No, it's not Kosoth. It's whatchamacallit. His name is Eden. Yeah, we'll free the bed, and we'll give him instead this still here, and he's also got a deal going on here, so he'll be doing quite well here. Now, how are we on our drinks? We're doing a little bit better. We're not doing as well as I'd like, but oh, I think somebody's puppy died. Let's just take a look at that. Oh no, they're just chilling, I think. If we go down here, we'll just let anybody and everybody claim that bed. And same for these guys. We'll put a door on them later, but we do want people to begin sleeping in the beds and this dude in particular to be removed, because that is not a bad. But we'll build more in the way here, because we're, you know, we're almost ready here for these people to take up residence. It won't be long now. The only thing I'll have to do is get these guys to come up and build a hospital. Let's... what was that? C? W for wall. We'll get a fairly... We'll get a fairly... good deal going on here. I think this is going to be okay for now. And we are going to have to go mining for stone at some point. Which means a lot of things. That means that we need to bring this guy, first of all, as far out as we can. And secondly, that means we need to get these guys here. You know, finishing this up. Oh no, don't do that. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's go to D, remove construction. Of course, there's no good way besides doing that. But now we're protected, or will be. The only way in, at least as far as I can tell, is through this gate. I mean, you can come in through the other gate, which I need to get somebody to work on. But, because that lever right there is going to cause us trouble if we can't keep that closed. And how are we doing on our alcohol stocks? We do need more in the way of brewers. This one guy is not going to be enough, it seems. It seems like they have finished at least some of our mausoleum here. Which is good. And that means we can go down here and designate this area as stone. And while we're at it, we can also link this lever to this floodgate. How are we doing on this, by the way? We need to, we need to continue building, I think. The way we would do that, of course, is the usual way. We'll just go down here and place our wall. I think the reason I made it out of that other stone is because I thought it was, I thought that we were running out of the other stone. And so far it turns out that we're good. At least for now. And now we're going to have more in the way of base management, at least. So when we get raided, and it's very likely that we will, then we will, we'll find out pretty quickly that I hope we get peahen eggs, or guinea hen eggs for that matter. It's kind of interesting. And we can most definitely at this point set Plump Helmet to, we can set Plump Helmet to, occasionally be cooked. And we need to begin building more in the way of workshops here, so while we're at it, we'll create a Dwarf's workshop. We'll put it up here. We'll make that out of gabbro. Same deal with up here. I was going to put something different in, but we'll put some use to these bones. Which we have way too many of now. Let's see, are we still brewing? Yes, we are. In fact, we'll need to begin. I'm gonna make this a general stockpile area, I think. Because down here, what we can do is once we get everything completed, which I'm not entirely sure at this point if that's going to happen or not. I mean, our guys do seem to be taking a little bit of a break. But let's take a look and see. Oh, this guy, we'll take this guy off of stoneworking for a while. He's too important for that. At least to my way of thinking. And while we're at it, why don't we get somebody to pull the lever, see if the floodgate does in fact work. Which I'm not complaining about at all. Now, while we're getting things set up, I'm gonna add another refuse stockpile rather, because this one's getting kind of full. And hopefully we'll get some people up here real quickly to... Uh-oh. This is not good. This could be the end of my fortress. The best I can really do here, I completely forgot to build a wall. Which is not good because I mean, the best I can do at this point is to I don't want to kill this person, but I'm going to have to, because this person has made it too easy. Where is our gem crafter now? Yeah, I have to, Justice is a harsh mistress. And there's really nothing that can be done about that, except for us to continue to now build a coffin. Which we need to make our top priority. So let's see, a coffin is P. This cannot end well, because, I mean, to be fair, she went berserk, but where is the body anyhow? I don't know, we better get somebody here to make the coffin. Which it looks like is happening now. Yeah, it's unfortunate, really. We may have done the first thing to screw us over. But as long as, you know... I mean, I guess at least the good thing is that the only thing that can happen here now is that we're pretty much protected from invasion. But yeah, there's the body. There's really nothing else that we can do here. Now, where did our cows go? We have a cow? Oh, a yak cow. That is not here. Or was it a water buffalo? I think it was a water buffalo that we're looking at. And we're about to run out of stuff to build, or to make soon. So let's try to build our burial receptacle. We're going to place this person here along the wall. And we'll just go through and get that going so that that person can be buried. And in addition to that, I think we want to go through here and do, we'll designate carving, I think, or smoothing, to try to make this all look a little bit better. Except we're also going to want to build, walls as well, in this case. And we'll build a wall here and a wall here. And we'll also begin building these beds here as well. In fact, we'll just get all of these beds made. And we'll create a massive stone smoothing task at some point. Let's see, we have build table here. And how about drones? Not quite. That'll be okay. But what's the value of our fortress gone up to? It's gone up a little bit. And we are at least getting our drink production going. But I think... well, first of all, that coffin, I believe, has been placed. We use for burial. Won't allow pets. And they will begin to move these guys down. And they have left her stuff behind. Now let's go ahead, we'll get a still going. Multiple stills, because it's going to be necessary to keep, you know, to get as many people as possible to drink. Because we've just driven them to that. And I don't know what's happened here. This has got to go, and this here we've got to delete this construction here. Because see, I think it's remove ramps. To do that, oh, I see the floor's collapsed there because it's unsupported. Okay, well, we'll build a wall there then. Because that wall will be supported. And we'll designate this area here. And hopefully not cause us to cave in. But if we go here and build the wall back, we can't engrave everything this way, but we can engrave most things. And you know what, I think I'm going to dig. I might as well dig this guy out too. Now, how are we doing up here? Are we completely isolated? Everything except for this guy. And I'm gonna go ahead and move this zone up here. Maybe around, you know, maybe if we do like this, we'll get the yak going. Or not the yak, but the, we'll have this large pasture that we can put everything in. And we'll set that as a pen. And we are left now with several yak cows. And poults that need to, you know, to grow up. See, are we building that? I think now that we've got pretty much all of this done, we can begin the process of channeling down, which is going to require a lot. One thing I do want to do here is have this guy make stuff out of bone. Bone bolts would be good to have on repeat because we're constantly getting bone from hunting at this point. And we do have a bone crafter. I think it's this person here. Let's just go to here. This person was a swords dwarf. We can turn into a bone crafter at some point. Maybe Sigon. Sigon is the, that one on top. Mistum, maybe, was a bone crafter. While we're at it here, we're going to begin grabbing this stuff here. Maybe whoever's building that wall will take care of it pretty soon. There we go. It was the... You know what, I'm just going to remove it because it's kind of ridiculous. And instead we are going to channel down. I was going to cause some of the bones to fall down here, but it's a straight puppy skeleton here. It would be nice. So, yeah, we've pretty much walled in the base. And the hope is that before too long, can make this thing a little bit easier to deal with. Unfortunately, because of the kind of stone this is, we can't really do much about it. Do much about these guys digging down. hopefully somebody will see that refuse and do something with it. Because this actually puts us at a pretty good place right now. This means that we can, you know, we can go and we can build more of these walls that we are sure building a lot of these days. And, what we can do there is we can, you know, we'll bring this guy down a little bit. And that would be to do that. Building present. The hope is here that the roof is not going to come crashing down on us. Because it might very well. This is necessary for our own benefit. Because this will, you know, we'll add a new task here. If we have another brewer, we'll have this person brew. And that'll be fairly easy to do, I think. Because if we just carve this out, we can set this more or less as a farming district. We do need to, at some point though, begin thinking about how we're going to do stockpiles here. I'm going to set this up as another general stockpile, I think. Because, we definitely, food is out of the question at this point. Furniture is good, animals no. Everything else, yeah. The hope is people will begin moving stuff into here, except we need to make some buckets. Let's make some buckets. Because buckets will be a nice thing to have, and as far as this steel here, we can begin putting down our floor presently. And so the way we're going to do that is we're going to go here and begin building this floor. we'll make that out of gabbro. And maybe put a spare room in there of some kind. Oh, right. I sort of expected that might have happened. Are these guys still alive? Yeah, this guy is injured. I'm probably crippled now. Who was that? We need a chief medical dwarf now that we will have to give over here we'll have to give pretty much anything and everything. That's going to be a hospital for the time being. And we need to start building beds for the hospital. Well, that could have... I should have seen that coming. We need a chief medical dwarf here. So we're gonna hire him. We actually have a guy that is pretty good at that. We have a surgeon or a suturer. And let's just look at the time here. I need to, once we get this guy taken care of, we need to get somebody to help him. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to set this up so that hold on. Well, I'll just go to our standby material here. Make sure this doesn't collapse again. Because it probably will at this point. And I'm going to, even though even though this is, going to be annoying, I'm going to get this guy treated. Alright, let's make sure our our diagnostician is going to be okay here. Because he's probably going to grow up now, all cobbled. Or hobbled, rather. But yeah, that's, that was not very good on my part. And we can, we want to go ahead at this point and we'll create a, we'll create a deal. At least our food. We've got plenty of plant food. We need a lot in the way of meat, it looks like. And we will be having to slaughter these guys. But, that will probably have to come at some point in the future when we can I guess they've got to build that out first, don't they? But that's going to be the price we pay for, I guess, for not paying attention to our building. His sacrifice of several of being incredibly injured will be remembered as something that was necessary for the dwarves, to have access to things which are not, entirely necessary for their lives to go on. And everybody will remember him as the dude who broke his arm for no good reason, because I demanded it. So we'll leave that, I think, for now, once we get this done. And when we return, we'll be building out this walkway a little bit, and I think we will have learned our lesson. Possessed. Well, that's going to be an interesting thing to... That's going to be an interesting thing to have to deal with later on. But we will deal with it then. Anyway, this has been Thy Lord Root, and I will see you next time.